guys, welcome back to BMW Fanatic and greetings from Rancho Cucamonga. Now, I usually travel to Covina and then of course Rancho since we have two offices for my work since I live in Columbus, Ohio. I was trying to find a half day to where I can get out and just explore more of California in general since there are plenty of places I need to see. I need to swing by Burger Tuning, I need to do that, that's on my list. Now I do travel quite a bit to Dallas, Texas and of course Covina and Rancho, so I will be back out yet again. I need to find that time so I can make those visits, and also I would love to do a physical meetup. I think that would be pretty sweet since there are quite a bit of people that are in Rancho. So I did a post on Instagram as far as seeing who all is in Rancho, and I was actually quite surprised that a lot of people that follow me on Instagram are actually really local here and close. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me over there, and then so that way you guys get all those updates that come along. And of course, you know, if you want to message me on that, ask a few questions, you can do that as well. Just like what I mentioned in some earlier videos, I do get quite a bit of questions, but I do try to answer them back as much as I can and as quickly as I can, given my busy schedule that I have. Now, the big thing about this video topic is that there are a lot of people that think that BMW cars are just complete junk. So they get this speculation just because of they break down and you need to fix them and they're expensive at the dealer to fix and all that kind of stuff. Now that persona is somewhat true in a way, but it all goes down to if you're gonna get a car that someone didn't take care of. So when it comes down to it, it's just maintaining the car in general, right? But rewinding a few steps, you need to be able to find that perfect BMW so that way you don't have a problem or you don't get someone else's problem during your ownership. So then that way you have a good ownership of your BMW and it's not complete junk. You know, so when you're sourcing your BMW and trying to find the best one out there, right? It all comes down to that pre-purchase inspection, right? If you're getting one without a warranty, just like what I did, I did a pre-purchase inspection, had my 2008 335i checked out. It checked out with flying colors. Bought it with no warranty with 92,000 miles, and 155,000 miles later, you know, here I am, you know, 4.5 years as far as that ownership. I will be doing my maintenance video as far as adding up all my expenses from my time of ownership to current. So I do have a lot of that stuff, and I will have that video out here very soon so that way you guys can see how much I truly have put into this car. Technically, I put in a lot more for modifications versus maintenance. So if you think back to if you find your car, you do the pre-purchase inspection, it checks out fine, you know, you need to also look at a lot of the maintenance stuff. You now need to see what maintenance is coming due, because then you have to prepare yourself for that. Or you need to negotiate that price and be like, hey, you know, it needs new tires, it needs new brakes here soon, it needs spark plugs, it needs all this kind of stuff. You need to be able to negotiate on your price so that way you get that car for a lower of a price, therefore there's your money difference so that way you can put it into your car. Regardless of a warranty or not, you don't need a warranty. You know, I have a lot of great DIYs on my channel, a lot of very technical DIYs and very important ones so that way it can help you guys save money and be able to do it yourself. A lot of family members ask me, what's it like working on a BMW? And I'm like, honestly, it's just like any other car. The thing with BMW is that they have a lot of things that cover other parts. So meaning you have to take off this, you have to take off that just to get to the part that you're trying to replace. But that's why the labor is so expensive and why you know it costs so much to physically maintain them, like at a dealer or at an indie shop, is because of the labor time that's involved. So just taking your time, doing the DIY yourself, you know, once you save that first $500 and you get done with that DIY and you're like, you know, that wasn't that bad, and sourcing your parts not at the dealership or anything else like that, you know, that's why I have a lot of great stuff on my Amazon website, which I'll post that in the description box below so you can check that out. You know, I've tried so many different renditions of certain parts and all that kind of stuff. Utilize the stuff that's out there so that way you can buy your parts at a great price. You're not overpaying it. You're not paying dealer price, dealer markup, and all that kind of stuff. And then just changing the parts out yourself. But when we talk about if BMWs are truly junk cars, it's all about how that person maintains them, right? If you do like 20,000 mile oil changes or 10,000 mile oil changes, you know, it's in the long run, it's not gonna last because the previous person abused it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is don't abuse your BMW, you know, maintain it to its fullest. But, you know, I'm putting this a lot back on you guys as far as don't buy someone else's junk, because then therefore you're gonna have a bad experience for yourself with a BMW, and therefore you may not buy the brand again. And you know, that's the last thing that you want to do is, you know, have that kind of bad experience and then therefore you move on to another car. So it all starts of what you're getting into, and doing those pre-purchase inspection checks and all that kind of stuff. That will truly help you find the best BMW that you possibly can get, and it won't be junk at all. So guys, that's exactly what I wanted to share, and just following those things. Check out my playlist on my channel, peruse through the videos, find some stuff. I have a lot of informational videos too, as far as things to look out for, things to think about, because those are important as well, because you want to be in the know with a lot of this stuff. And truly guys, that's it. So like I said, I'll be back in Rancho, Dallas, Texas, or Covina here very soon, since I travel at least once a month. So I'll be back out yet again. We'll try to plan something, we'll try to do something, and we'll be good to go. Well guys, that's it. And as always, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. See you soon, and take care.